Hi, everyone. This is Kathy Mamolen. I'm a psychic medium and intuitive life coach. Welcome to your middle of October to the end of the month forecast for my Earth sign. So if you are an Earth sign, you are in the right place. And we're going to take a look and see what's coming for you for the last couple of weeks here in October. So this is for all of my Virgos, my Capricorns, and my Taurus. And let's just see what Spirit has for you, what messages that they want you to work on going into the last couple of weeks of October 2020. I have traveling lightly. I have miracles. Let go. Okay, so I have two messages coming from two different decks. I have Simplify Your Life with Traveling Lightly, and I have Let Go. So just the sense of too much on your plate. Okay, just the sense of trying to do it all in an environment, in an economy, in a pandemic, and that there's not enough hours in the day is how I feel. Okay, so something has to go. All right, something is consuming you, something is taking up a lot of your time that is either not serving you anymore or isn't benefiting you, or you feel like you're pulling all the weight in that situation is how I feel. It can be in a relationship. Maybe you're putting in all the time and the effort to making sure that the relationship keeps going. It could be a friendship. It could be a personal relationship. But it is the sense of it's putting too much weight on your shoulders. All right. So I do need you to either take some of the things off your plate so that you can concentrate on some of the things that you want to be working on, something like that. Or you're just not getting the feedback from that person that it's worth all the energy. Okay. Maybe you're putting a lot of energy into somebody and you're spinning your wheels and you're not getting it back. They do want you to keep your eyes open for some, it's coming into me as kind of the sense of looking for the signs in the next couple of weeks, that miracles are happening. It's coming into me more as like serendipitous moments. Okay, where you know what, you were waiting for something and all of a sudden, it came at exactly when you needed it to come. You needed some money to hit your bank account so that you could pay this bill, and all of a sudden it hit your bank account. It's like the timing was perfect. You couldn't have asked for better timing on something. It's that kind of thing. I don't know if I'd put it into the category of a miracle, but it's kind of like these little moments in the next couple of weeks that you go, you know what? That was kind of miraculous. That was kind of like God's grace, God's timing, that He's helping me. He's showing me that they are working in my life and that these things are, working themselves out, and that it's a sense of He's bailing you out. He's a sense of, not that you're on fire, but the sense of pulling you away from the fire. I'm using the Everyday Witch Tarot. We're going into our Halloween, the last couple of weeks here in October. Lots of fall and Halloween decks out on my table. I've really enjoyed this deck. It's a lot of fun. I have the Seven of Swords. I have the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Pentacles. The Page of Cups. Queen of Cups. I have Strength. I have Hermit. And I have the Hanged Man. Okay, so Spirit, let's see what you have for me. So this is the middle of October to the end of the month for all of my earth signs. I will tell you the sense of traveling lightly is coming in again with my Seven of Swords. You can see that my Seven of Swords is trying to gather all of her swords in the middle of the night and kind of get out of there, is the feeling. You may put an end to something in the next couple of days, okay? Next couple of weeks. You may be literally, I don't think you're packing your bags to leave for leaving a relationship or anything like that. It's the sense of, you know what, I'm going to put some closure on this part of my life. I'm going to start to say no to this part of my life because it's taking up too much of my time, or I don't want to be doing that anymore. I need to put my energy into my work or my career or my kids. So it is the sense of kind of getting my arms around things so that I can take them with me, whatever those thoughts and feelings are. So that I can simplify my life, simplify my day. You may be removing something from your plate. You may have something on your plate. Maybe you have a second job. Maybe you volunteer. Maybe you just say, you know what, I just can't handle 2 jobs right now in addition to homeschooling my kids. Or I need to focus on taking care of my somebody in my family right now, and I have to give something else up. It's that kind of a feeling. Couple of things they're sharing with you that you do have the sense of you do need some time to think about things. I do feel a little bit tired. I will tell you that whatever happened in the beginning of the month for my earth signs, I kind of feel like I need to be regrounded. I need to reconnect to my home. I need to either clean things out, organize my closets, get rid of some summer clothes and bring in my fall clothes. It is the sense of I need to ground myself in my home. So I do need some hermit time. I do need some quiet time to think and to process and to reconnect with my surroundings, something like that. Maybe you've been running around doing things with kids and family and work and really haven't had a chance to really feel like you're at home lately. So reconnect with your home, reconnect with your family, whatever it is that makes you feel grounded. Okay, if you need to clean up your yard, you're going to rake leaves, you're going to do some yard work. If that makes you feel more connected, more taking care of, sometimes when you take care of the space around you, it makes you feel better. If your house feels like it's out of control, it's not clean, it's cluttered, it's disorganized, it makes you feel disorganized. So it is that sense of take some time, take a couple of days from the middle of the month to the end of the month to maybe reorganize, get more grounded, almost a sense of getting ready for the winter, like you're a little squirrel, and you're getting your nuts together and you're gathering it. And you're kind of like, okay, I'm going into the winter and I need to prepare feeling. They are sharing with me, I have a tremendous strength. Whatever you need to get off your plate to lighten up, I think it's a hard thing for you to let go of. I think it's going to be a hard thing for you to walk away from. I think it's not something that it's going to make or break your life, but I think you feel bad. I feel like oh, I hate to say no. But in the long run, I do feel like it's something that you have to do just to take care of yourself first. They are moving you forward in some kind of fast moving direction for some reason. I think it's in reference to your emotional relationship, because I have the Knight of Pentacle and the Knight of Swords. So either some kind of, I just have this tremendous sense of moving fast, moving forward, making a decision, possibly with my spouse, my loved one, like we need to take action on something. Okay. But I feel like it's in connection to your relationship. Maybe something's going on with your family. Maybe something happened with a family member. Almost the sense of, you found out that somebody isn't feeling well and you want to jump in the car and be with them. Okay. I'm not projecting a death or anything tragic, but it's a swift moving emotion, I feel. They want you to be aware of, taking into perspective everybody else's feelings. Again, I feel like it's extended family. I feel like there's something happening with my earth signs this month that's connected to extended family members, that we're all regrouping, we're all taking action, we're all kind of on the same page trying to help each other. And we're looking at it from a different perspective, their perspective, the family member's perspective. But I do have this tremendous sense of my family coming together for some important reason. You are emotionally looking to be fulfilled with something. And it could be going to flow into November. You want to start something new. Part of me feels like it's the part of you that's creative. Okay. I have my page here of cups, and you can see he's a little budding artist. So I kind of feel like I'm tapping into my creativity going into the end of the month for some reason. It's fulfilling me emotionally. It's either maybe I'm decorating my house for the fall. Maybe I'm baking. Maybe I'm going to do some cooking, make some lasagnas or pumpkin pies, or, something that is more creative than my everyday, how I run my life on an everyday basis. I feel like it's kind of a step up. It's something new to me. Maybe I want to learn something new. Maybe I'm really open to, this is the year that I'm going to learn how to make a pie crust. It's that kind of feeling. So be open to something that's creative towards the end of the month, that's just for you. It moves me into being a queen. And it is this tremendous sense of, now I've got my home is grounded. Now I feel like I had spent that time a little bit earlier in the month, the middle of the month, and I got organized and I cleaned house, and I feel like my house is looking, beautiful for Halloween. I'm decorated for Halloween, even if it's just you have a room, 2 rooms, something like that. But I do feel more creative. There's something coming in towards the end of the month that's tapping into your creative sense, okay? Tapping into you being connected to nature, either pumpkin carving just came in. It could be that simple. Like, you know what? I'm gonna do some pumpkin carving with my kids. It could be that simple. Okay. And bringing you back around to what's really important to you in your life right now, and tapping into what is emotionally fulfilling for you. So there's something that we need to let go of in the beginning of the month that we've kind of evaluated that it's either not working for us, it's taking up too much time, it's maybe overwhelming us, and they're asking us to consider letting it go. The second thing that came in was this tremendous sense of this urgency, something happening with possibly my family, that my extended family, the sense of needing to reach out to them, to be there for them, to help them either financially or emotionally with just my strength and my words. And then the last feelings that I had was this tapping into this tremendous energy of creativity. Maybe that's not something that you normally tap into. Maybe that's not a big strength of yours, but we all have creativity in us. And doesn't mean that you're an artist and you're going to start painting tomorrow, but it may mean that you did something, you did your mantle, you did your front porch, you decorated, you designed the kids' Halloween costumes. It's all this fun kind of end of the month creativity, and it's fulfilling to me is how I feel. So my earth signs, I do feel really grounded, which is a good thing for you. I do feel very connected to my home, which is very important. So I want you to, I think the biggest message from the middle of the month to the end of the month for all of my earth signs are, to really tap into that sense of being grounded, feeling at home, being connected to my family, being there for my extended family. And I just kind of feel like being aware of all these little miracles throughout my day are all kind of coming in different ways each day. So I think that my earth signs are going to have a great end of the month and going into the beginning of November. So I hope that helps you. If you enjoyed this reading, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell. I would love for you to follow my channel and join us on live events when I do random card readings, and you can be in the audience and have an opportunity to be selected live. So thank you all for joining me. I want you to have a great rest of the month, and I will see you all in November.